Nether is that every one block you travel in the Nether, you actually leave us alone, mate. Ooh, there's a bunch of them now. Oh my lord! Oh. Hello, my name is Spiders, and welcome back to episode 11. Here we are. Wow, that thing is pretty tall. But anyways, I did not get a chance to keep building up any, but I did get a chance to do some rough decorations around the base, at least on this front side where we'll see it a lot more. I've not done around the back yet, but yeah, I added this little hedge thing to kind of obscure the view a little bit, and then I added in this pond and I connected it to the river so that we can actually ride boats in here all the way up to our base entrance. And then we've got these two tree roots going up over that. I figured that that would be pretty cool. Then I put some vines here, and then to help stop their spread too much, I put a whole bunch of string all over the place, and it is practically invisible from a distance of even this far. The only time that you sometimes see it is when you get to about here. But yeah, this is not going to be our permanent way to get in the base. Right now we have to do a little bit of parkour to jump across these lily pads into it, but no, I will eventually get something better and less of a pain. But anyways, yeah, and then I pushed this out a little bit and made a little area here. I just have it lit up because I want the grass to grow. I was thinking about putting like a glass wall here or something, and then putting, I don't know, some sort of mob or something like that behind there. I was thinking maybe like, since my name is Spiders, putting like a named cave spider back there, naming him or something. I don't know. Or maybe putting a witch, because I think witches are really cool and I like their sound. Not certain. And then on this side, I probably won't push it back much. I might push it back a little bit, but I already have a little bit of decorations back there. And then this side, I probably will push it back. I just haven't had time to do that part. And then here, I'll show you down there in a little bit. It's not the most decorated. I just did a little spiral staircase going down. And then I did get this bubble elevator built all the way up to the second level. So we can now go there. Hopefully after today we will have the soul sand we need to actually make it work. But for the time being, we can just swim through it. And then I close this up. And yeah, we've got that from last time. I just labeled what goes in what. And then I built another one over here, just a double regular furnace one. And these levers here, they actually power these hoppers and they lock them, because if you didn't know, you get a little bit of experience every time that you cook things in any type of furnace. And with these hoppers, it automatically drains out, which is good. We want that, but every once in a while, we want to come back and collect the experience that builds up in there. So by flicking these levers here, it locks those hoppers so that it doesn't drain the items out into this chest, and then when we get them out ourselves, we get the experience for it. So yeah, I did that with this one earlier today, and I got like 2 levels of experience, which was pretty sweet. So I have most of what we're going to need for the Nether adventure today, but we are also going to need 10 obsidian. We're going to need a piece of iron, and going to need a flint. Let's see, what else? What else? We've got plenty of food. We've got a bow, we've got arrows, we've got water, even though that won't do anything. We don't need the carpets. I was actually going to show you something down there, which I'll do when we go back down. You do want to make sure that you have a piece of gold armor on when you go to the Nether, otherwise the Piglins, Hoglins, whatever they're called, will attack you. but if you wear gold, then they trust you. So normally most people wear gold boots, but since we don't have a diamond helmet yet, I figured might as well replace the iron one with the gold one. But yeah, let's see, anything else? You do want to make sure that you have plenty of building blocks. You can get lots of netherrack really easily there. The only issue with that is that if a ghast shoots the netherrack, it will light it on fire, which is fairly inconvenient because it won't go out unless you put it out yourself. Water will instantly disappear in the nether, so there is no point in really bringing that, but I just feel safer with a bucket of water. Not that it does anything. The flint and steel is how we're going to actually light the nether portal. To make the nether portal, you're going to need 10 obsidian. And yeah, a quick way to get down is I actually took out this barrel here. I need to move some of these, and we can just jump right on down. Boom. Looking good. Now, why I actually had the carpets in my inventory, though, I was going to show you one of the big struggles in Minecraft if you want to decorate things in survival mode is, you know, I have a whole bunch of torches around here right now. I'm going to hide all the lights eventually. I just need some, like, I need some redstone lanterns and I need some glowstone and stuff like that before I start hiding lighting. But if you don't want to light up something, which I do not particularly want to light up this tree trunk here, for example, you can either put half slabs on it like I've done all the way up around the tree, or you can go ahead and throw some carpets down, and monsters actually can't spawn on carpets. So that way you can keep it dark and not have to worry about things spawning. Unfortunately, it does look a little bit janky. I wish that you could put string down and have it stop spawning, because string is practically invisible. I don't think mobs can spawn on barrier blocks. I know we're in survival mode, but like I said, primarily I play this game in creative, so I am more interested in building cool looking things than necessarily playing by all the rules. But maybe we'll consider giving ourselves some barrier blocks or something if we like make glass and get rid of it first. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and go down here. I have diamond pickaxes. I'm kind of expecting to die this episode. I tend to have a high death ratio every time I go to the nether, so I don't have a whole lot of faith in myself. So I did not want to take any of my expensive gear except the diamond armor, just because it might actually help keep me from dying. But as far as like my diamond axe and well, I did bring this diamond pickaxe just because it's fortune, and we need that for the what do you call it? We need it for the white stuff, the quartz. There we go. But hopefully we will not die. But yes, so all you have to do is build a portal. The minimum size is 2 obsidian by 3 obsidian tall, and you do not have to have these corner blocks. A lot of people mistake that. When you generate a new portal, like when we walk through this, it will have a full rectangle with the corners in, but you don't actually need the corners for it to be functional. So yeah, that is all we're going to need for this portal. And then we can go ahead and jump right in. Anytime you go into the nether, you want to kind of expect that you'll be like right in the middle of a huge lava pool or something sketchy. Actually, you know what? We do need one more thing before we go. You should always take some wood with you in case you need to craft some stuff. So we will go ahead and grab that. Let's look at our random planks. And we'll take jungle wood. I don't really care. And a useful thing to have in the nether as a kind of last ditch resort is a whole bunch of boats. And unfortunately they don't stack. But if you need to jump off of a tall cliff, you can go ahead and use those. And I think we'll go like that. Looks good to me. I should bring hay blocks. If you guys don't know, you can actually use hay blocks to break your fall and not take fall damage, but I've got feather falling 4, so I jumped off of the top of this thing and I ended up surviving, so I'm not too worried. I also think that there's a spider spawner around here. I'm not too sure. Wow, I'm gonna keep going down later, but for now, oh, that was scary. Okay, so this is the Nether. Quite exciting, right? No, not really. But anyways, this is where we spawned in. As you can see, there is an abundance of lava, lots of fire, that there is a strider. We can actually ride him. Oh, you know what? We should grab a saddle, actually. You know, I'm thinking of all kinds of things that we could take with us. So yeah, if you throw a saddle on those striders and then you have a fishing rod with, I don't know what they're called, like warped mushroom or something like that, you can actually ride on them across the lava, which is super useful, but kind of sketchy. I'm always afraid that a ghast is going to see me and blow it up. But yeah, some of the main things that you want to look for. Hey, look at that, stopped it. Awesome. Okay, so some of the main things that you want to look for in the Nether that are really useful are... Ooh, that guy might attack us. That guy might attack us. Okay, so these, I think they're called Hoglins, and they're like giant nether pigs that will attack you randomly. I don't really want him to knock us into the lava, so maybe we should do some prophylaxis and go ahead and take him out. They do have quite a bit of health, but anyways, this stuff right here is quartz. Quartz is a useful building material, very beautiful, but more importantly than that, it's also super useful for several... Wow, interesting. It's also super useful for several redstone things, such as daylight sensors, and I think it's used in the comparator? Is that what it's called? Comparator? I think so. Anyways, but yeah, so you want to mine it with a Fortune 3 pickaxe. Sir, leave us alone, because it will give you extra. And it looks like we've got a bunch already. So yeah, there are 4 biomes in the Nether. This is like the default old one that's been in the game forever that we're in right now, this little chunk here. But that area right over here is called a Crimson Forest. It's got this like weird nether rack, whatever. And then it's got these cool trees with what's called shroom lights. Super useful and beautiful light source. So we will definitely get some of those so that we can grow them in the overworld. Cute. Look at the baby strider. But yeah, there's also gold that grows in the Nether, and up there that is glowstone. And actually, I'm going to pause and be right back, and I'm going to grab my Silk Touch pickaxe for the glowstone. Okay, I just thought I would show you. Nether portals can actually spawn zombie piglins or piglins, like every once in a while, and somehow we had 2 spawn just in the short time that we were in the Nether. Either that or they walked through the portal. I'm not too certain, but anyways, I got my silk axe. Wow, maybe we could name it that, silk axe. Silk touch pickaxe. Be more convenient if we had a shovel, but this just gives us it straight. Otherwise, it gives you glowstone dust, which is not crazy useful to me at the moment. It will be once we start doing potions, but well, I should have brought an axe with me. didn't want to bring my diamond one though. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and cut down a couple of these trees. I actually have not ever played with all of these new nether stuff since they added it, so I'm not 100% sure how it works. I assume that it just drops saplings like normal, or I think it actually drops those mushroom blocks or something. I'm not sure. Can I mine that with? Sword. Huh. Maybe shears. It's probably shears. But yeah, you actually get the nether wart blocks when you mine it, and then these shroom lights. We got a weeping vine. Yeah, these shroom lights are pretty fancy dancy. Definitely. Ooh, someone's mad. I don't know what he's mad about. So it looks like this nether wart block does not break down on its own when you mine the wood. That is good to know. And then here are the little mushrooms. I think that's actually how you grow them. Although I think you need it on a block of, what is this called, nylium? Yeah, crimson nylium. So I will grab some of that so that we can grow these in the overworld. Our inventory is going to fill up way too fast. Oh yes, it's going to fill up much faster than I would like. We need shulker boxes. Yes, we do, or at least an ender chest. So, in the nether, there are several different structures that you can locate. One of which is a nether fortress that's been in the game for a long time. That is kind of the main goal. But you can also now find things called bastions. Bastions? I don't know how you pronounce it. But they are large, interesting structures as well. Ooh. There's a bunch of you. Yeah. There's a bunch of you guys there. Why, hello. If you have gold, you can actually, it's called bartering. You can barter with these guys. So he wants to kill us. Ooh, how did you? I was up on a... I guess these guys can hit you off of 2 block. They can hit you from several blocks away. So how can I not hit you? Whew, our armor is taking some hits. Okay. This stuff is magma blocks. They are useful for various farms and things. You have to be careful. If you walk on them, you actually take a fair amount of damage. Unless you're shift clicking like I am. One thing you have to be careful about when you're mining in the nether is that there are actually hidden lava sources all throughout everything. Want a bunch of these magma blocks because they are super duper useful for various farms. leave us alone, mate. Ooh, there's a bunch of them now. Let's see. Don't want to hit you. What a guy. What a guy. So you do have to be careful when you're mining the gold ore here in the nether, because the piglins will actually get angry at you and they will attempt to attack you if you mine it near them. Don't want to get lost, which is part of why I brought cobblestone, because it's easy to spot out in the nether. It used to be fairly easy to find fortresses, but since the update, it is definitely not as easy as it used to be. I might go off camera if we don't find one soon. Another wart out of it. Ooh, that is a ghast. They are terrifying. They are like giant floating blobs that shoot explosive fireballs at you. And we one-shot them. One interesting thing to note about the nether is that every 1 block you travel in the nether, you actually are traveling 8 blocks in the overworld, so it makes it super useful for making really fast transportation, because you can make nether highways and then you can travel thousands of blocks really fast. This stuff is soul sand. This is what we need to make that bubble elevator. Thought he was mad at me. I was wearing gold. Anyways, get some of this. You also need it for nether wart farming. The reason why nether warts is important is because they are the base to potions. We get 14. That is a magma cube. They are like slimes of the nether, except they deal a lot more damage. This kind of sucks, you guys. We're not finding anything. Okay. Okay, we are getting into another biome in the nether. This is a soul sand biome. I forget what it's actually called. Anyways, if you notice, there's this red haze everywhere we look right now, but when we go into here, it turns into a blue haze. So, soul sand is fairly obnoxious because you walk slower on it, but so here another ghast. It's also, these are giant bone blocks. It's like a giant rib or something. Oh, come on. Now there's a bunch of them. I wonder if we could do a sweeping edge attack. here is another biome in the Nether. Still no Nether fortress, but we found the basalt biome. I think that's what it's called. We are having poor luck. As you can see, the fog changes to kind of a whitish color. Oy. Oh, there is a fortress right there. Oh my goodness. Thank the Lord. You have to be a little more careful in the basalt biomes. There's a lot of lava, magma blocks. Should we try it? My computer never works when I do this. Whatever. Doesn't even let me put down the boat. Come on. Okay. Oh my goodness. We are in the fortress. That there is a wither skeleton. When they attack you, they deal wither damage to you, which is the absolute worst thing ever, so don't get hit by them. But they drop wither skeleton skulls, which you use to make one of the bosses in the game called a wither. But they only drop it like super duper rarely. Let's see. Yeah, my brightness is all the way up. Okay. Whew. Fortresses stress me out. Anyways, so we need to find the nether wart, and we need to find a blaze spawner. There it is. Oh, there's a blaze spawner, or it should be a blaze spawner right there. Looks like the blaze spawner things. Alright, knock it off. Oh shit, that's not their blaze spawner. Okay. This is inconvenient. Blazes deal damage to you when they hit you. They shoot fireballs at you. You do not want to get lit on fire. The easiest way to deal with blazes is to have a shield and block for the first time that they shoot at you, and then to deal with shooting them afterwards. These enclosed blaze spawners are much easier to deal with because they can't fall off the edge anywhere. You can get 1, 2, 3 blazes. So as you can see, I waited. Okay, well, he can fall off the edge there. Block that off so that it can't happen again. Do the same on this side. Now they should all stay in here. We got 2 blaze rods. Blaze rods you can turn into blaze powder. That's unfortunate. We got 8. Cool. So we got a triple blaze spawn there. Normally you only need like 7 blaze powder, but I want to get a little bit extra. I think you can use it in potion brewing. Our shield is taking some damage though. I don't want to get stuck here without a shield. You know what, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm going to head out and look for, well, that's... Oh my god, you scared me. I don't want sweeping edge to hit those Piglins. There's another blaze spawner. Ah, shoot, we got withered. Withering is like getting poisoned, but like 5 times worse, because you can't see your health, and... yeah. Go ahead and block that off. Always block off passages that you aren't going to be walking down. How did you even spawn? Whew. How much health does our shield have? 3. Great. Should have brought a spare. But we got what we need. This here is nether wart. Oh, that'd be nice. We'll replant it. Well, maybe not. It only gives us 3. Should be good. Yikes. Whew. I don't like you there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Sorry. Sorry. And I guess we've got enough gold that I can show you guys the bartering system. So, turn gold nuggets into gold like so. Take your gold and... okay, he doesn't want to barter. Oh my lord, oh. There's a piglin. There's a piglin. He wants our gold, I can tell. Hey. Okay, so here, as you can see, he's pretty interested. If we throw it on the ground, he's going to run up and he's going to look at it for a while. And then he will eventually throw us a gift. Cool, crying obsidian. And yeah, you can get some useful things out of this, like nobody gave us. You can get like ender pearls and stuff. Not as many as you used to be able to get, but you give us leather? I don't want leather. Get some more soul sand. That's a bunch of soul sand. More soul. Bro, I don't want soul sand. Crying obsidian, that's fine, that's cool. What's that? Nether bricks? Give me something useful. Fire charge. I only need one fire charge. We will trade these last 3 and then... It's giving us a whole lot of junk. Salt or blackstone. Or crying obsidian. Okay, whatever. Whatever. So I am going to head back with all of our loot, hopefully not die, and I will be back with you guys in a minute. One thing I forgot to mention is these zombie hoglins, or piglins, they are neutral towards you, meaning that if you hit them, they will hit you back. They will viciously attack you, but yeah, I don't recommend attacking them, because they will go in a big horde and they stay mad at you for quite a while. This is what we needed to get the Strider to follow us, but convenient. Yeah, there's another portal. We don't have enough to walk across. Do we have enough to walk across here? Note to self, next time bring more building blocks. Whoa. What does this guy have? I wonder if they get some sort of like potion effect when they go through a portal. Not sure. Anyway, oh, we can go ahead and upgrade this while we're here. And then I think we'll call it an episode. So we've got our soul sand, and if you put it down like that, it will actually make a bubble stream, not that you can see it. But it's there. And then it'll just shoot us up like that. Boom. Drops us off where we want to be. We wanted to go to the next level up. Boom. Shoots us up like that. Now, the only inconvenient thing is that now there's not an easy way to get down, which is why I was thinking of putting a magma block in one of these instead of having it go all the way up the tree, because then we could suck ourselves down really fast. But that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this Nether exploration, and yeah, I will catch you guys in episode 12, a little bit about what I have planned for that, where the Nether portal is now. I'm actually going to keep digging down a little bit. In one of my old multiplayer Minecraft worlds, I used to have I had a large castle shaped like a donut, and it had like a garden in the center, and then there was a pond in that garden, and underneath the castle, though, I had a giant underground biosphere with a whole bunch of like underground mushrooms and stuff like that, where mobs could spawn in there just for looks. But it was all enclosed in glass so that they couldn't hurt you. And then from the garden in the middle of the donut up above, there was a waterfall actually that drained down into the underground biosphere. And I thought that that was one of the coolest build concepts I've ever done. So I had wanted to redo something like that, but underneath this tree. Maybe have some like large tree roots hanging down underneath, have like some, once 1.17 comes out, have some of the stalactites and stalagmites in there. And then yeah, I think that that would be pretty awesome. And then we could have some mobs inside of there, and maybe we could do like a little mob museum, and we could like get special mobs and put them in there. Like we could try to get a charged creeper and throw it in there. We could try to get like a witch. We could try to get like some spiders with potion effects on them, and just make like a little like zoo almost. But yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow in episode 12. I hope you guys are having a wonderful finals season, end of the year, whatever it may be for you. And yeah, catch you guys later.